Hey everyone, this is Sarah with sewingpartsonline.com. Today I'm going to show you how to use an edge joining stitch in the ditch foot, how to use it on some of your projects, and a few techniques you can use with it. Okay, so this is our edge joining stitch in a ditch foot. It is a low shank. As you can see here, we have the cutout for our shank screw. Right here in the middle is where our needle passes through. And right here, this black lever thing right here is actually the guide. So for an edge stitch, our fabric is going to be right along this, and for a stitch in a ditch, it's going to keep our seams open so the needle can be right in between the seams. So first, let's install it. Let's take off the foot that we have already on, including the shank. So get your little screwdriver. And we're going to put it on the shank screw. And make sure it's nice and snug. And there you go. That's all there is to it. So first I'm going to show you how to do an edge stitch. I'm going to start out with my needle in a center position, and then I'm going to move it over about 2 spaces for a really narrow stitch. And I'm going to keep my stitch length at about 2.5, or you can move it up to 3.5. Let's do a 3.5 so you can see a longer stitch length. I'm going to put it in, back stitch a little bit, and just start stitching. Keep the edge of your fabric along this black guide and you can't go wrong. You can see just how accurately it'll stitch along that edge. I'm going to get to the corner, no problem, pick it up, line it back up with your guide, and start sewing again. It really is very easy. Also, you can go back, move your needle over another few millimeters over here, and you'll have like a faux double stitch, which will look kind of cool. So like I said, if I wanted to go and do another line of stitching, I can line it up on the other side, move my needle over a couple more positions, and it'll do another line right along the guide. And we just sew the same way we did before. So say I'm finished, just take it out, and there you go. Pretty cool. So an edge stitch foot is really great for making fast and easy pin tucks. So here I've started one, I'm going to do another one. I'm just going to fold it down with wrong sides together. Line it up against the edge guide, if I can get it under there, and just do a straight stitch. Really easy and very accurate. That's what I like about it. It's nice, neat, and accurate. So another cool thing that you can do with this edge stitch is it is great applique, because you're going to just follow the line of your applique with this edge guide right here. So I started a heart and a square, and I'll show you both of them are very easy to do. I'm just going to line it up with the edge. I'm going to change my stitch to a zigzag stitch. You can do a longer stitch length or a shorter stitch length. The shorter the stitch length, it's going to look more like a satin stitch, and the longer the stitch length, it's just going to look like your plain old zigzag. So here we go. This is on I'll do a 2.0 stitch length first, and I'll show you. I'm just going to follow the edge. So it's great. If I go back down to do like a 0.9, it's very fast, turns corners really well, and you end up with a perfect applique each time because you just have the guide to follow. That's all you have to do. Works great on curves as well. I started over here on the heart shape, as you can see, went around. I'm going to go ahead and continue it right on the curve. I mean, this really makes your applique super easy and fast. I used just some basting spray to hold my applique down. It's not shifting anywhere. Really, really easy. They look great. So the edge joining stitch in a ditch foot is really versatile because right here I can also join two pieces of fabric together. These are just two, homemade bias tapes, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to line them up together on the fold. I'm going to put the little guide in the middle. I'm going to switch to a nice big zigzag. You can also use a smaller zigzag just as long as the needle catches both sides of the fabric. So here we go. So this one's at a wide length. It's about 6.0 width, and then I can make a shorter stitch and a shorter width. As long as it's catching both edges, you're fine, which it is because the guide is so thin, it really lines them up very well. They're just touching each other. Look at that, very cool. Now what's cool about this too is if you have this on a wide enough zigzag, you could go back with a needle and maybe some thick yarn and weave it through to give it some little extra details. It's really cool what you can do with this. To purchase your edge joining stitch in a ditch foot, visit us online at sewingpartsonline.com or on Facebook /sewingpartsonline.